Sarah here with another Dolly unboxing. We have our Disney Descendants here, and this is Ally. Auradon Prep. Now, it's a doll by Hasbro. It has a 6+ label on it, and as you can pretty much guess, even if you don't know who Descendants are, you can tell who she may be related to, as she has this very Alice in Wonderland inspired outfit. Let's see if there's anything on the back of the box, and there's a little bit about it. It says, the daughter of Alice finding wonder in Auradon. And obviously we've got it in different languages there, and there's a picture of her, and then this is Auradon. So let's just get straight in. I actually got this from Amazon. She was $14.99. Now, I was looking for Disney Descendants because of a previous one that I got. I got the Mulan one, which was so beautiful. So I started looking at them, and some of them are really, really expensive. I saw this one and I was over the moon. I love Alice in Wonderland based things, so it was perfect for me. So let's see how we can get in. Oh. I can get in. I have my scissors. I have my trusty scissors. Shall we cut that? Will that gain me anything? I don't know. I'm going to cut it anyway. It's not like it's part of the box. It's just where it's clearly been hung up or something somewhere along the line. And it gained me absolutely nothing. I am not going to be keeping this box, but I do try. And oh, there we go. Making such a fuss about it, and all I got to do was slide it out. There. So we don't need this side. The glare on that is terrible as well. I'm really pleased when I get them out of the box so you can actually see them properly. So here we are. Here she is. Isn't she a cutie? I love the actual eyes on these Descendants. I think they are really, really pretty dolls. Let's get these bits cut off. I usually like to go from the back so I can just snip everything. I can't snip everything. I can snip some of it. Let's have a look. So that's the elastic's gone, and then we've got these silly little things which annoy the life out of me, which are going to have to come. We've got our feet. Snip and snip. There's nothing else on her feet. That's good. Any more elastic? I think. What's underneath her dress? I don't think anything's holding that part on. We've got a little bit of elastic on her wrist there. Let's snip that off. Something's really holding her arm in place. There's one around her neck. We have one in her hair. And I know where we've got definitely two of those. I hate these in the hair. Although we've got some glue. What's the glue about? What's underneath that glue? Let's have a look. Doesn't want to... Oh. I don't know. Oh, it is. It's these. And they've just put some glue over them. I don't know why. What's that about? They're hard enough to get out at the best of time without putting glue on them. Unless the glue's not meant to be there. It's not put on very neatly, I must admit. So let's see. I hate these things. I have to be really careful as well to make sure they go away from the animals, because if the cat finds something that's sort of like that, sort of stringy, she'll chew it. I can't have her chewing a plastic because that's dangerous. So I have to be very aware. As soon as I finish, I'll put these in a little pile to one side, and I will be putting them straight in the bin away from that. We've got a couple around the feet as well. Oh no, that one's come out. That's because I cut them from the other side, wasn't it? Perhaps that worked better. So move them all over there for now. She's going to fall out now, isn't she? Yeah. Right, should we take this out first as well? She has, obviously, we have a little stopwatch, which wouldn't really be hers, but it's, oh, we have a little rabbit in there. I presume this might be a little sticker. I suspect it's a little rabbit sticker. I already mentioned in my other videos, if you watched them, if you didn't, excuse these strange green patches on my nails. After my daughter had done my nails, I decided, because it was starting to chip off, to take it off, and it will not come off. I have filed it. I have used acetone nail varnish remover, nothing. Right, so I don't know, it's like a little compact, I suppose. They should have perhaps put a strap on that. That would have made a really cute little bag. I mean, I suppose you can sort of hold it like that, but to have an actual bag as that would have been really cool. I might put something on there so that would be okay. So obviously that is dedicated to the white rabbit there. So we'll move those over and let's have a look. We've got more bits of elastic. Like I said, they really do annoy me. So I've took them all off. Absolutely love these shoes. Just look at those for a pair of shoes. I'd wear those shoes. Well, I wouldn't wear those shoes because my feet wouldn't like them, but I would like them, but my feet wouldn't. Let's move it over there so it's a little bit clearer for you to see. It's got these gorgeous pink bows on the front. Obviously, they will come off. Let's see how well they come off. So there we go. Love them to bits. I'll see if we can squeeze them back on. She has her little stripy leggings, very sort of Alice in Wonderland-esque. They are actually little tights. They don't come up very high though. Could do with coming up. They look like they're a bit short to me. That should, because as soon as you move her, they're going to expose her a little bit. So I think why they don't make them longer. I wonder if I can pull them up more, perhaps in a bit. Got a nice sort of way they're stitched beautifully down the back. They are very nice little tights. She has her pretty little Alice-esque dress. She's got her wrist attached. That's why her arm didn't move. Her wrist is attached to her waist. Let's get rid of that again. More elastics. And that was a really unnecessary elastic. I do get irritable about all these plasticky bits, don't I? I'll shut up whining. But I do think they ought to start looking at what they're using. She has a little watch, again, relating to sort of keeping an eye on the time, the white rabbit, etc, etc. The dress is lovely. She has a little belt, which does come off. There's a little plastic belt there. Her dress is velcroed. Obviously, she's got her details on there. 2014. She's quite old then. So it just says Hasbro 2014 and made in China. So that's just a nice little velcro dress. Nice quality little dress as well there. Her hair is lovely. It is blonde, but she has blue highlights. With these dolls, it's like though. They're saying her mum is Alice. Well, who's her dad? I just wonder, who is the father? Interesting question with some of these Descendants. I think some of them do mention it. She's got these lovely braids that go along her hair with a little ponytail there as well. I like the braids. They're really nice. Don't know which way. I've got to be careful not to pull them out. And she has this little bow attached, which is actually like a little comb. Can you see the comb part of it? Again, it is attached with an elastic. I am going to leave that elastic on because I don't want to lose that, and they do drop off very easily. Not so much when you're displaying them, but you know, if you've got children who are having them, that is going to get lost in seconds. I can guarantee it. She has little bow earrings. She's got some more. Is that what's holding it on? Yeah, that's what it is. Can you see there's let's see it, there's this. That's what's holding it on. And then it goes around her ear and under her chin on the other side. So as I say, she's got little bow earrings. The actual bow there, can you see there's a little dent in her face? I think that is the bow that has caused that dent. Or whether it's meant to be there, that didn't, because there's one there. Is it there to hold it in place? I don't know. I think it's just dinted. So going on to her face, she's got a lovely little face. She has a little fringe there that sort of sticks up. She has blue eyes. The painting is really nice on these dolls. I do think they are one of the prettier dolls. She has an articulation. We have elbows. We have wrists. Again, I know, did I say it said 6+? What did I say age-wise? Yeah, it does say 6+. I think this is one of the reasons, because they break really easy. It's like with the Monster High dolls. They snap and, you know, and the child doesn't mean to do it, but because they are a little bit fragile, I think that is what the age group. Our shoulders go up and down. So we've got quite a lot of movement in the shoulder area. As we already saw, she has some movement in her knees. Ankles are solid. But then our hips, we don't go to the side. There's no side movement on the hip. But I mean, that doesn't bother me. I like the dolls to be able to sit down, because depending on how I'm displaying them, I like them to be able to sort of sit down on something, and she will sit quite nicely, which is good. So I'm pleased with that. I do love it when their wrists do articulate, because you can sort of really sort of create sort of a shape, you know. It's more sort of angle in the hands, whereas if they're sort of not like that, they're not. It's just that you do have to be careful because they are quite delicate. Don't know whether these pull out. I shouldn't really pull it just in case. They do. Look, so these do pull out. So there is a chance, I know like with the Monster High, there's a lot of people selling the spare parts for these dolls. you might be able to get them, or you might be able to get other hands, or you might be able to swap them around. Or if you're sort of making your dolls more original and you're not wanting to keep them like this, you can sort of mix and match them, I suppose. Let me carefully put that back in. There we go. So again though, a 6+, because if the child pulls that out, even if they don't break it, they're going to lose it, and then you'll have no hand, which won't look great. But apart from that, I think she is a lovely doll. I do like the Descendants. I refuse point blank to pay the price for some of them, because ultimately, saying that though, fashion doll prices are going up and up and up. I know I've just been selling a few of my sort of bits and bobs because I'm waiting for the new Cindy to come out. So excited. Hopefully it should be by the end of this week for the pre-orders, but it is a pre-order, so then we've got to wait until the end of November. So yes, I've been doing all sorts of bits and making sure I can get them. I hope I can get them. I'll be really upset if I miss the pre-order because there's only so many of them made. But all in all, oh, something I've just noticed. You know, I said they were pink bows. If you look carefully, I don't know whether you can see on there. I don't want to bring it up too fast. They are pink, but they have a slight purple stripe in them. Now, if you are an Alice in Wonderland fan, you know what that means. We have a bit of Cheshire Cat in there. So that is quite cute as well. She has some little flowers on these shoes as well, which are really nice. I do really like the shoes. I think I should just have a collection of doll shoes. How you would display them, I'm not sure. Do any of you display your doll shoes? Because there's some really cool ones out, especially the Monster High ones, but I like those. I like them a lot. She has a heeled foot, of course. In fact, should we take the tights off so you can actually have a look at those legs? I know sometimes people like to know what articulation they're getting or what sort of sturdiness a doll is. She has the typical sort of faux underwear there. So even though she's all skin coloured, she is decent. She is covered. She does have underwear. So let's have another look. So as I say, we have the articulation that way, but not that way. The knees are quite nice. Very sort of typical. She has the heeled foot, but as I say, there is no articulation in the ankle there. So the shoes sort of slot on quite nicely onto the feet. So that's my favourite bit, I think, the shoes. It's terrible. But otherwise, I think she's lovely. And I think for that price, the $14.99, I think she's worth it. I do believe, let's have another look at that lovely face. I do think that is an okay price, but I do know I've been looking at some of the others and they are, yes, getting silly. It is getting silly, but it's completely the same. If anyone tries telling you that nobody collects dolls, they need to look on eBay, because believe you me, there is a lot of collectors out there. I know I get people say to me, oh, you collect dolls? What do you collect dolls for? Nobody does that. Oh, yes, they do. There are thousands out there. Let's get her all dressed back up. Is that the right foot? Is there a right or a left? Let's have a quick look. Let's put them together. I think there is, yes. That's that one. Right, so she got her shoes back on. Let's pop her belt back on. We'll get her completely dressed. So she's got some lovely little accessories. Her hair is nice and silky as well. Now, she will just be pure display for me. I'm not going to use her for anything else. I'll do probably a couple of photos with her. But she's got a little bit of movement in the head there, which is cute. So you can get sort of like quite a sort of a shy or a cute expression from her. And I just love the way you can sort of move those hands about. And they should have really made that into a bag. I think that would have been a great idea for her to have had a little shoulder bag. That would have been really, really cute. So that's about it, really. Really love her. Really pleased. I will keep an eye out for Descendants dolls, but I will only get them if they are sort of on offer. But I'm not overly going to rush for them. It's just if I found one or one appeared, I would probably go for one, because I do think they are quite nice dolls. They're nicely made. They're very pretty. Love the articulation. And I just think they are very well put together. So that's about it, really. I've done some really quick videos this week. They've all been openings up to now, but I do have to do, I'm saying that I've got some Smart Doll clothes, not by the Smart Doll Company, but by somebody else I wanted to show. And I really need to get some crochet done. I've got so many ideas of crochet, but I've got so many ideas that I don't sort of get to the end of it, so I end up sort of procrastinating. So I do need to get myself organised with that. So for now, thank you for watching that. I hope you enjoyed her. She's very, very pretty. I would recommend if you do find one. I think they've still got them on Amazon at that price, but be careful sort of what you're buying, because check around different companies, different prices. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you all very soon. Please like, subscribe and share, and be back with you very soon. Bye.